All right. Well, today we have the Padilla Dominus Double Robusto, and with it, the Ron Centenario 12-year-old rum. Woo!
Thanks for tuning into Cigars, Liquor, and More as we join our buddies Bill
Howdy.
and our other brother Daryl,
Smoke up, Johnny.
chilling through 2022. Broadcasting from our studio speakeasy as they talk about cigars, liquor, and anything else that comes to mind.
All right. Well, this Double Robusto is a 5x54 with a Nicaraguan Corojo 2006 wrapper and Nicaraguan long fillers and binder with an MSRP of $11. The Ron Centenario is a Costa Rican rum bottled at 80 proof and, according to them, matured. Let's see, a blend of mature rums that have been received the legacy of a lifetime among oak barrels that contain Scotch and brandy. MSRP is $30. So, unfortunately, the label does not show up well under any circumstance. Well, you can try to take a picture of it. You can anything. It's just dark on dark.
Yeah.
And it's a 12-year-old rum, so, it's got a good color to it.
There we go. Something like that.
So the cold draw on the Dominus is mostly just spicy, like mostly baking spices. I don't picking up any earth or other stuff. It's just baking spices. It's kind of nice. Good little smoke. All right. Well, you know what? Before I light it, I'm going to get a nose of the rum.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, it's vanilla, huh? That's vanilla, yeah.
Yes.
Wow, this vanilla just kind of takes over everything. Yeah, that's just vanilla. And that's vanilla, and if you want to add things in like toffee, caramel, toasted versions of vanilla and sugar.
Toasted virgins?
Yes, toasted virgins. Well, it's in Costa Rica. I'm sure they have a volcano somewhere nearby.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got some spices to it. I guess what you would term as baking spices. But it's pretty light and airy. It's pretty nice. It's kind of a quintessential spiced rum.
It is. It's very vanilla, toffee, caramel.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah. That's the sugar, right? That's just a lot of sugar in there.
One of the reasons why I like rum.
It's not too syrupy, though. It's not syrupy like a Kenichi or, I don't know, what are some of the other syrupy ones?
No, it's not syrupy, but if you let it linger on your lips too much, it kind of gets that way a bit.
Well, now I got to know. No, it's not doing that for me.
Gets a lot more sugar. Feels a lot more
it's definitely
sugary.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Definitely sweet. Well, okay. Let's see what the bottle says.
There is stuff on the bottle this time.
Okay.
Good luck reading it.
Yeah, it's kind of small. It's kind of small. Ron Centenario, 12 Grand Legato? Legado, Legato, is the blend of mature rums that have received this is the same thing that they had on their website. Okay. There we go. Oak barrel containing,
Scotch whiskey and brandy.
Right. And then it says, obtaining hues of ripe red fruits over time. A rub that conceal all... No.
Maybe a rum.
A rum that conceal all the senses.
I don't think you're reading that
No,
right.
I'm reading it 3 times now. A rum that conceal. 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 All the senses. Sweet, very concealing. and full body. That can't be. This is ridiculous. I swear to God, that's the word conceal.
That's freaking awesome. Seal is E-A-L.
It's so concealing.
Conceal is C-E-A-L.
That's what it's spelled.
Oh, is it?
It's toward the end.
Maybe it consoles.
It whatever it's concealing. I think what they're concealing is their.
There's the artificial flavor.
No, they're concealing their grasp of the English language.
You're right. That is so wrong.
Okay, I'm not. So I.
No.
I did.
That's exactly what he read.
3 times I was like, no, that's not right.
Grab the bottle.
No, that's not right. No, that's right. That's what they wrote. Very concealing.
That's funny. I gotta see this.
Somebody proofread that, I think. Yeah, the last 2 lines.
Yep. Holy crap.
You've leaned away from your mic again.
Yeah, it is. Well, I had to.
It's very concealing.
I had to lean.
Oh, you had to lean to the light. Yeah.
Apparently it's very concealing. What?
You know, now that I think about it, the flavor I'm get is concealing. Yep. The flavor. Yeah. The flavor I'm get is concealing. I'm get that flavor.
All the senses are concealing.
All my senses are concealing.
Are you gonna make a beam out of that?
All
or belong to us?
It is so, that's what it says.
Prom is concealing.
See, this is why you read the bottle. Sometimes it's hilarious.
Could they not get anybody?
They did. And somebody said, print it.
If it were going to be English
right.
as a second language, as a translation, it should be that way throughout, not the last 2 lines.
Wait, okay, let's see.
Well, you kind of. I don't know.
It
just.
Okay. Imported by Vernon Wine? That's some small type. Vernon
It's
Wine and Spirits. Trenton, Massachusetts? Not Trent. Trent begins with a T.
Okay, let me write down. Put magnifying glass
No
at
kidding.
Daryl's seat.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna do the old person thing. I'm gonna take a picture of it and zoom in.
It's awesome.
I've been doing it for years. Okay. Vision Wine and Spirits in Taunton, Maryland.
They're taunting, all right.
So go to visionwineandspirits.com.
They're taunting.
And you can read more about how awesome
our
we
English,
concealed this.
Our English is not. Yeah, they're taunting the English language is what they're doing.
Yeah.
All our base
very
are belong
concealing.
to us.
Very concealing and full body.
You almost say confusing, I know.
Yes. All right. I feel like we beat that drum enough.
Is it dead, Jim?
No, we have gone into the cigar enough. I think we can talk about it. It is really smoky, and I got a really light draw. How's your draw?
My draw is okay. It's not overly light. It is, when you take a draw off of it, it becomes extremely smoky. When you're not, it doesn't.
It goes down to, very mild.
It does.
Well, this is, for me, mostly baking spices. I really like it because it comes off pretty medium and just super nice with the baking spices.
Yeah, it's got some really light spice in it.
Oh, and the retrohale's totally pleasant as well.
But there is, I want to say there's a little bit of earth in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sure. I'll go with that. But the baking spices are so forward.
Yes.
That's my first thought.
They are forward.
That's my first thought.
But they're light spices. They're not heavy spice.
No. And like I said, the retrohale is really mild. We're not talking about pepper. That's not the spice we're talking about. This is more of those clove and nutmeg and baking spices.
Retrohale is very light.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, you could use a lot of that. Yeah, good stick. Good stick.
Yeah. I'm kind of digging the band.
The weird thing about the band, when I looked up the Dominus Padilla, did not find this band anywhere.
Right.
Anywhere. It's a different band that I see online. This might be an older version or something. I don't know. But it's definitely a double Robusto. This is the Dominus double Robusto. That's how it rang up on the receipt. And that's what it said. But this is not what it looks like anywhere else online.
I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah, it's a...
I mean, those are library colors right there.
It is. Yeah, this is that wood paneled library that somebody...
Not a library building, but a library in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the man cave
Or
library.
Or you know, the old... The old men's club.
Right.
You know, that kind of decor.
The Moose Lounge.
Yes. You know,
Yeah.
name them Moose Lounge, Elks Lounge.
Yeah, that.
Elks Lodge.
Yeah, I'm digging this.
International Order of Odd
Digging
Fellows.
this stick though, and you have 2 more of them in your
Yay
box.
me! Yay me! All right, gotta love that.
Yeah. Okay. So adding the rum, I feel like the rum is not going great with the cigar. I feel like the rum's too much for the cigar. Like the sweetness is unnecessary. And it makes the cigar more smoky and less
Less
baking
spicy.
spices. Yeah.
The rum, whether sipping on the rum first or sipping on the rum second, the sweetness just kind of retards some of the flavor that you get out of the cigar.
Yes.
So it mutes it, not necessarily in a good way.
Right.
So definitely not our pre-ball pairing.
Oh. Yes, it's a word.
Yes, it's a word. It's a word in the English language, and I used it properly. I did not say it was retarded.
Well, now you did.
I said,
Now you've done it.
I said, now everybody's going to come after me.
I don't think so, because that's not what you said.
I said that it retards the flavor.
I agree. I would not repair this.
No. The
I
stick
wonder what the Hamilton does.
The stick the stick by itself is really good.
Yeah.
The stick with this specific rum,
Yeah.
not so much. Not so much.
Yeah. So I'm going to finish this and not drink any more of it.
Maybe what we do is we see what Pirate will do with it.
Still pretty sweet. That's why I wanted to try the Hamilton.
Okay.
Also spicy in the similar way.
Yeah. More spicy.
Yeah, probably. I'd probably do that. Because why not? We have it.
Why not? It's here.
We have all kinds of rums.
We have 3 cubes of rum.
Well, that's the benefit. Well, that's the easy part with pairing a cigar to a liquor, is you can try a whole bunch of liquors with one cigar.
Mm-hmm.
You really can't try a whole bunch of cigars with one liquor.
No.
That's the harder part.
It takes a long time to do that.
Uh-huh. Or a lot of wasted cigars.
Yeah.
Okay. Go a little rinse the glass out.
Yeah, the cigar's definitely better by itself compared to this rum.
Yeah, totally. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead
And pour me a glass?
and pour you a glass. I'm gonna go ahead and dilute it ahead of time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So am I. I never took the water out of my hand. Boom. I diluted it a bit much.
Ooh, yeah, you did.
Yikes.
Well,
It's probably 80 proof now.
more or less.
Oh, way less. Wow.
Yeah, you dumped a lot of water in there.
I flubbed that one. That's all right.
All right. I'm going to try more carefully.
Yeah, be easy. Be easy. Don't bill it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was 2 bands, but it's not. It's a single band.
Oh, yeah, it's not a double band.
I'll wait just a little bit more before I pull that.
Okay, yeah, I like this better. It doesn't interfere with the cigar. The cigar keeps all of its baking spices, and you still have the rum clearing your palate. Well, clearing it of the accumulation of
Okay.
whatever the mouth coating is. It doesn't exactly clear a palate.
But it's not that much of a mouth coating.
Well, not yet. We've been drinking a lot of rum. Right? I mean, it's just what it is.
We have cigars, liquor, and more.
All right. We
Doing
covered the
cereal
first,
dilutions
we've
on the
covered-
fly.
Covered both of our things here. So this is something we've been looking for a while.
I like this article.
Somebody went and made a machine. The title of this article is, "This machine looks like a robot from Wall-E," which it kind of does.
Yep.
But it can turn air into drinking water. Not literally. It turns the humidity from the air into drinking
Yes.
water.
Yes.
But you know what it is. This is from fastcompany.com.
What it is, what it was, what it shall
So, apparently, 3 years ago, Ahib Triki went on a 4-day camping
Sure.
trip in the Tunisian desert. And after a long drive, sands, mountains, 9 friends arrived at their destination with 100 liters of water. And then he realized the sheer volume of bottles
be. The
that
trash.
they had to bring with them.
He didn't say
He
it.
noticed the piles of empty plastic
the
left over from
trash.
previous campers. And then noticed, of course, the condensation on his tent and went, you know what? I'm going to do this.
And he's an engineer.
And he's an engineer.
So why not?
So now he's the CEO of a Tunisian startup called Kumulus, which makes sense.
Yep.
Like clouds.
Yep.
Cumulus clouds. Company has developed a device
But
that,
spelled with a K.
yeah, spelled with a K. That mimics the condensation process to convert humidity into drinking water. But what's interesting is this is a completely portable unit. Although at 77 pounds, it's not infinitely portable.
No, and this unit it plugs in. So it's not battery operated.
Well, it's solar,
Not this unit.
powered by solar panels.
What?
Cumulus One is about the size of a large armchair and can produce between 10 and 50 liters of clean water per day, depending on humidity in the air.
Oh, that's not the one that was attached to... That's not the unit that was attached to this article.
Oh, well, this is the article.
The unit that was attached to
mentions
the
it
article.
is solar. So that's
Okay.
critical. That's critical. I mean, that's
Critical.
awesome and critical.
Yes, it is critical.
Even 10 liters is nothing to scoff at. That's a
No.
lot of water when you're dying in a desert.
Oh, yeah.
I love the fact that it's solar powered, because if you start powering with energy, then all you really have is a dehumidifier that you drink from.
Well, it's got a fan and an element,
Yeah.
and a pump. Fan, an element, and a pump.
Now, right now, they've got 3 of them deployed in Tunisia and Paris, where they're being tested. But since its launch just 3 weeks ago, there's been 100 pre-orders worth around $700 million from clients in France, Italy, Mexico, and Uruguay. Wow. That took off, huh?
Yeah.
3-year endeavor, changing the world.
You
In
got
my opinion, changing the world.
this has a huge potential,
Oh, yeah, it does.
and it doesn't get much cleaner.
No, you can't. It is really clean. In fact, the unit has the capability of adding minerals to the water, Because if you're just drinking deionized water, you could get in trouble.
Yep.
Because that's what this basically comes out as, is deionized water.
Yep.
So you almost have to add some sort of salt to it to keep it from leaching you.
Well, and eventually the pan on the inside will get a coating of stuff just from, life.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to have to be clean.
And so you'll get minerals from that.
No, but I mean, you're going to have to clean it out, make sure algae doesn't form, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's so cool.
It's a really nifty idea. And they say it kind of looks like WALL-E, or a robot from WALL-E.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it looks more like a bucket.
Well, in a way, it is.
looks like a weird shaped, but an oblong shaped bucket.
Yeah,
is kind of what it looks like to me, with a
yeah
cap like what you see on the old milk things.
So I put most of our the links to our articles in the description, so you can find it and take a look at it. It's pretty cool, and I mean, this is kind of also an alternative to desalination.
Yep.
I mean, on a personal level. So a desalination plant's for a city. This is for your house.
Yes.
Like if you're just a small...
And if you live pretty close to the ocean, this is perfect.
Well, that's what they said was...
High humid environment.
High humidity environment like, seasides.
Mm-hmm.
50 liters a day. That's a lot of liters.
It's a good amount.
That's a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, remember when we went to... where were we? Oh, we were in Padre. There was a dehumidifier in every bedroom.
Yes.
And they were all full every day.
Yeah, you had to empty them every
You had
single
to empty
day.
them every day. And I think they probably held 3 or 4 gallons.
I was going to say about 2.5.
Okay. But that's
a lot of moisture to pull out of the air.
a lot of moisture pulling. Plus, you're pulling that moisture out of the air of an air-conditioned building.
Yes.
This wasn't outside.
No.
we were already in a humidity-controlled environment.
Well, somewhat humidity controlled.
Compared to the outdoors.
Yeah, no, those suckers, and you had to run them constantly.
You did. We did. So, I mean, this is perfect. This is perfect for any... And, I don't remember... Something like 70% of the world's population lives within 50 miles of a coast.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's true of all of Australia. That's true of all of Japan.
Well, a large portion of the Asian world is within 50 miles of an ocean or a coastline.
Pretty much India and China are the only ones that have any inland population. And they need water badly.
And they need water.
They both need water badly.
Well, the nice thing is that even in a desert environment, there is moisture to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
and sun.
Now, it's going to produce more in the morning and night than it is during the heat of the day. But as long as you store that, you're golden.
Yeah, and as long as this is solar, it'll run.
Mm-hmm.
And the worse your environment, the better it'll run.
No doubt.
So I think it's brilliant. I love it. I love it a lot.
The design of it is really quite cool. The aesthetics of it is wonderful.
Well, they even mentioned that in the article, that they wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing because they didn't want it to look like a piece of engineering sitting in the middle of a field. They wanted to design like Apple.
Exactly.
That's what they wanted.
And it's crazy, I know, but my contention is that Apple changed the game on how products look and feel and how packaging looks and feels.
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
Because until Apple made it a thing, it really wasn't a thing.
No, they wanted the pomp and circumstance of you opening the box and it being intricately packaged and beautifully done.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted it to be beautiful start to finish, not just a product.
Yes.
They changed the packaging world. Yeah.
And now Everybody has to do it. Even the cheapest cell phone does it now.
Do they?
Yes, it's amazing how much they had an influence.
Well, it's a way of suggesting that you're a better quality item than you are. Probably a cheaper way of doing it too.
Well, and I mean, that's what Apple does, right? Apple doesn't come up with something new. They take a market share that's already out there and they make it better.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
and this definitely reminds me of Apple.
MP3 players.
Yeah.
There were a plethora of MP3 players before the iPod came out.
Yeah, but they gave it a good interface too. It wasn't just reinventing it. It was reinventing it with the person's interface in mind.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then smartphones, well, what we call smartphones, there were some already out there, and they changed the game on that. It's just, but my big thing is the packaging. But yeah, so even cool little gadgets like this condenser,
Yeah.
looks cool. Looks like something you could take and sit in your garden.
Yeah, absolutely. Or in, if you're in Paris, you want everything to be beautiful because you live on tourism.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want something that looks like a machine sitting in your anything.
Yep.
You want it to be pretty. And that's probably why they started there. So it does say here that, they're not the only ones doing this. Technology startup Source, which used to be known as Zero Mass Water, started in 2014 using a similar technology, solar powered. Here's the thing's funny. He trounced them. It produces 3 to 5 liters a day. He produces 10 to 50. There's no comparing those two anymore, is there?
Exactly.
I feel like they had poor engineers on their side.
And obviously there's a market for it because of the orders he's got.
Immediately,
Mm-hmm.
we produced a lot more water than the next nearest guy. Yeah. Now, I do like MIT developed a prototype that's suitcase size that does salt water into potable water. Suitcases, that's nice. That's something you could backpack in because these 70-pound units, you're not backpacking. That's not something you bring with you on a backpacking.
That's one person's rucksack.
That's a very strong person's rucksack.
That's the average military rucksack.
Yeah,
70
military.
pounds.
That's very different. Plus, I thought they were up to 100 now.
Oh, I said average. I didn't say.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like 100 pounds now.
Oh, you got the rucksack. Then you got your ammo. You got your gun. You got your helmet. You got your gear.
So maybe the 100 is your total liability, whereas the rucksack's only 77,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, the rucksack's
Only.
about 70. Yeah.
Only. Oof. What the heck is in your rucksack if not
That's carrying
50 pounds of ammo?
That's carrying an old child on your back.
Yeah, it is. I stopped doing that.
No, really cool technology. One of the things that did get me was that saltwater one.
Yeah.
Because if you can improve desalination and make desalination much more efficient than what it is, that's going to be the wave of the future.
That's fire, baby.
Bada boom.
Make it solar, and you're done. Because that's the problem with desalination is the electrical cost.
Yep. But if they can get it down to suitcase size,
And solar.
then they're not too far away from making it viable, large scale, efficiently.
Yeah. That just sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Water's going to be a problem in the very near future.
Water is a problem.
It's already,
in some places,
actually,
yeah.
we've covered Mexico City
Mhm.
and then the South African, hey, we're going to run out literally on this date. Everybody knock it off.
Mm-hmm.
China is running out of water. They're already starving. Everybody south of them by pulling everything out of the rivers that run through them,
Mhm.
and the snowfall's decreasing. China's screwed. They don't have any aquifers. America's blessed with aquifers.
Oh, yes. Yes, we are. On that note, let's take a little break,
Oh, yeah.
and we'll be right back.
Enjoy the any time of the day cigar. Drunk Chicken cigars are nub-alicious, so good you'll smoke it to a nub. You can get 10% off your order at drunkchickencigars.com by using the promo code CLM2020.
All right, we're back. We're back. You know the drill.
You do.
Follow us, blah, 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 blah.
Go do it.
We got to record that.
And yeah, we need to make that a part of our break. Yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that.
I'm tired of saying it.
And we're adding YouTube videos now, so.
Mention that in the recording. I don't want to say that either.
Are we getting lazy in our old age?
What makes you think I wasn't lazy before I got old?
That's right. No, we're being more efficient.
That's what I'm doing.
We're being more efficient with our time.
I am efficient, if nothing else. Well, you know, I hate waste.
Until it comes to getting Drew estate tickets.
All right. Relax. I'll do it.
When is the when's the cigar event in Fort Worth?
Oh, so if you're familiar with the Cigar and Spirits magazine events, they will be back in Fort Worth October 8th, Saturday, October 8th. Tickets are available now.
Yep, so get them.
We'll be there.
We're going to be there.
For the third time.
So hope to see you there as well. I was thinking about making us some hats that say cigars, liquor, more.
Okay. Like what kind of hats?
Well, I mean, you know, like
beanies?
Cigar hat bands to go on fedoras.
Okay.
You know, so we could just take our fedoras,
And
wear our
just
fedoras,
stick a hat
and
band
have
on
that.
it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I'm down with that.
Or something that goes in the band of the fedora that kind of sticks up and says cigars, liquor, more. You know, kind of like press, but not.
Right.
So, you know, conversation starter, and if listeners come, they can say, oh, hey.
Hey, I know you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Bada boom.
I'm on with that.
All right. So, and this is when we also announce our winner. Right?
Yes.
All right. And our winner today is Cigar Guy in Dixie. Congratulations, Cigar Guy in Dixie. Sounds like a mighty fine place to be. Reach out to us so we can send you two Drunk Chicken cigars, CLM swag, and who knows what else in the mail.
Yes.
We love it. We love it.
All right. So, Midway Point?
I love announcing winners.
I've really loved this cigar. This is a good cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I like the baking spices. It's nice and mild. Got good mild retrohale. I liked it better with the Hamilton. The Hamilton went really well with it. Nice.
Now, I've been blowing through this cigar pretty quick.
Yeah, me too. Well, like I said, I had a pretty light
You had
draw.
an easy draw.
But I guess that didn't matter. You've gone through it about the same rate.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm chugging right through. I don't know why it's different today.
Maybe you're just enjoying it so much you keep hitting it.
There we go. It is a pretty enjoyable cigar. I do like it. I'm glad there's another one in the box. That way I can reinforce my notions of this cigar. Yeah, I'm really kind of excited about this technology, though. Going back to the pulling water out of air and desalinization. I'm really excited about this technology. I think we need this technology.
Yeah, because a lot of people, let's say you're in the country, you don't have city facilities. You know, instead of getting a well, which is sometimes a $40,000 hole to nowhere, and you end up with no water, you just buy this or a house-sized version of the unit, and you live on, so a lot of times you got a collection unit for rain, and you've got giant 5 to 1,000, I don't even know. Some of them look pretty damn big.
Yep.
You've got like 5,000 gallon, collector, and you've got solar panels, and you live off the grid. You're not on any city supply. You got, your what's the
You supply your basic services, and this would be a great option for collecting water.
Right. You just collect it and keep dumping it into your. You get a home size unit. You keep dumping it into your collection unit, and it just goes to the whole house. I love that. I see that as the future.
Oh yeah.
For this product.
Yes.
Is people in Hawaii, for instance. Many of them. I've seen some of the shows. I want to retire in Hawaii. And they're like, oh, it's got the collection and your septic and you got solar power and you're good to go. You add this and then you don't have to worry about decreased rainfall in the coming years because, warming environment has changed.
You also don't have to worry about lead pipes or the city not maintaining the water supply properly, the chemicals in the water supply. You don't have to worry about any of that. Don't have to worry about lead. Nothing.
Right.
It's better for humanity.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm really excited about this.
And you don't have to be next to a coast. You could be in St. Louis.
Oh, this thing definitely makes 50 liters a day in St. Louis. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to add from the second half of the article, except that they really did want it to be attractive. So they didn't go with, some big old ugly thing. Yeah, no, I think the rest of it is pretty good. You can read it if you want. Give you a little more detail about it, the way you developed it and that kind of stuff. But
at the very least, check out the article just to see what it looks like.
It does look like it's probably on wheels and would drive itself around.
That's the next version.
That's what it looks like.
It
drives itself to higher humidity.
Yeah, that's an add-on. Yeah, it drives itself around your property to find the highest humidity. That's an add-on service. Along with the sensors throughout your property so it knows where to go.
Or maybe it could be a hiking aid if it just drove itself behind you.
It's got bigger wheels than a Jeep.
Yeah. I think there's no reason you couldn't just install this in a car.
True enough.
Just make it part of the car.
No reason not to. All kinds of things you could do.
Yeah, I like it.
No, it's got a huge upside potential, and like I said, great for humanity.
Especially since it's tenfold that its predecessor produced.
Technology is wonderful.
Oh man, it is. We are growing so fast.
And it's amazing the amount that human knowledge increases all the time.
Well, I'm waiting. I'm trying to remember what it was last time we said.
Okay, I'm going to try not to overdo
your dilution. I'm trying to remember what it was last time we said, because we did a whole show on the doubling of human knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to remember when they said it was going to be 12 hours. Do you remember that?
No, but we got to be getting close to it.
No, we are getting close. We're getting close to doubling our knowledge every 12 hours. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know what they consider knowledge, because I don't feel like all of the cat videos and people dancing is contributing to the wealth of human knowledge. But they might be counting just sheer gigabytes of information as knowledge, and I don't know that that's all knowledge.
That's probably what they're doing.
Right.
But, yeah, okay, it may not be all knowledge. But, I mean, there is the possibility that an AI could go out there and mine cat videos
and learn something
and come up with a machine that is more agile than a machine that already exists.
Oh, right.
Could happen.
Right. It uses the mechanics. It sees cats moving and then does what it learns from it.
So it could be considered knowledge.
Well, everything's knowledge.
Is humor knowledge?
I guess so.
Because most of those are funny.
Yeah. Yeah, for being the
wealth of human knowledge at your fingertips, what do? Watch cat videos.
Watch cat videos and start fights with strangers.
Yes.
I don't remember where that quote was from, but I didn't make it up, but that's one of my favorites.
Oh, so freaking true,
you have the wealth of human knowledge at your fingertips. Oh, really? What do you do with it? I watch cat videos and start fights with strangers. I wish I could remember where it came from. That's great quote.
Some advanced civilization is looking down on us, going, "Oh,
Literally,
they're not
looking
even,
down on us.
They're not even worth taking over."
Like, wait a minute. Do they taste good? No. Okay, never mind. Did you try more than one? Yes.
They are the zebra mussels of the universe.
Yeah, that is kind of funny that's what we do with it, but this shouldn't surprise us.
No.
I mean, you give us television, do we watch documentaries? No. We watch reality shows.
Oh, reality TV, dear Lord.
Okay. I'm saying I don't, because I abhor it.
Yeah.
I watch documentaries, but...
Well, unless
norm.
it's like Nailed It.
Okay. I guess that would be considered a reality show, right?
I consider it a reality. I consider the competition shows reality shows.
I didn't think of it that way, but that's probably true.
I don't know if they categorize it that way. They probably don't, but I kind of think of it that way because even in those shows, they still manufacture strife, or they manufacture arguments in order to make things more exciting.
Yeah, we love drama.
Right. Kind of.
We do.
People do.
I mean, I joke, people are like, oh yeah, like Centenario. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really like soap operas that much. And I mostly do that to incense guys who watch it, who don't want to be identified with soap operas. Because to be honest, everything we watch is a soap opera.
Yep.
It's a soap opera for men.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, some get very, no, it's not. Others are like, yeah. I could see it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is.
So, we like drama.
Although we started watching Pinky Blinders.
Yeah, I went through like a season and gave up. I couldn't take it.
I
didn't like it.
We're still in the first season, but I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't really like it.
And they introduced the main protagonist, I guess, antagonist, protagonist.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
The police guy, and I look at Joy and I said,
"Oh, we're going in an area we said we weren't going to go into."
Is that the dinosaur guy? She's like, "Yeah, it is." He was the guy from the first Jurassic Park movie, the scientist from the first Jurassic Park movie. I'm like, is that the dinosaur guy? Yeah, it's the dinosaur guy.
That's as good as we get for pop culture.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Oy vey.
Hey, is that idiot? Yeah. Is that whiny motherfucker? Yeah. Okay.
I'm terrible at identifying stars. I just know that I've seen them before. And then I'll be like, who is that? And my wife will say, she's like, how do you not know that person? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not there either. I do the same thing. Joy is like, no, that's not who that is.
But yeah, so drama. We like it.
People do like drama. People like drama in their lives. I'm not a big drama
No,
person.
I want my drama on TV. I don't want my drama in my life. Nope.
Yeah, where I can change channel.
Yep. And so where I can go,
million channels to watch, nothing on TV.
I'm done with this. That's what I want. That's why I want my drama on TV, so I can go, yeah, I'm done with this, and then I can walk away.
Yeah, because people don't like it when you do that in real life.
Yeah. They got some drama going. You're like, done. And when you point at them and pretend to try to change the channel, they hate that.
That's even worse. What are you looking for? Well, I was looking for the change channel button, but that's not working. Now I'm going for the off button. No, the friend button.
I said, volume down doesn't work either.
I just yeah, there was a movie called Click.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Had Sandler and the guy I watched, Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken's the one that sold him the remote.
Oh, he's the one that sold him the remote. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I watched the movie, because it had Walken in it.
I don't remember.
And
it was good.
It's like, no, you don't want one to fast forward.
Yeah.
You want one to mute or to change channel.
Yeah, that was actually a good life lesson movie, I felt.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, again, which stories do we tell the most? The disasters.
Oh yeah,
those are the ones we tell.
It's the bad stuff that happens to you.
That's
that
the
gives
stuff
you
we
the
enjoy so
stories.
much. That's why we like drunk stories. That's why we like stories of bad vacation events instead of good vacation events.
I am the machine.
It was beautiful. Everything was awesome. Done.
Yep. Yeah. If everything turns out great, turns out the way you wanted it, there was no drama, you got no stories.
No.
Your stories come from the bad stuff. That's
Yeah.
why
That's why you can't fast forward it.
Yeah.
Your life would be 10 minutes long.
And dull. Extremely dull. Man, I'm about done.
Yeah, I'm at the end.
We're there. Let's wrap this thing up.
All right.
I know it's a bit early, but
Nah, it's fine.
know, we'll do it.
All right. Well, I'll kick it off this time. So I love this cigar. I did not like it with this rum, and I moved to the Hamilton, and I liked it much better with the Hamilton.
Yep, diluted down.
The Hamilton was it was complementary to the spices in the cigar, and the cigar is just baking spices. It didn't interfere with anything else.
Nope. And didn't do anything else. Didn't have any pepper. Didn't
No.
have
Great
didn't have
retrohale.
none of that. Yeah, the retrohale was nice and easy. Overall, pretty beautiful cigar.
Yeah.
This is a cigar you could sit down, relax, and just enjoy yourself with.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're going for.
Feel better.
Oh, heck yeah. Come on, give us some chair dancing.
Sounds good as chair doesn't speak.
All right.